seen their commander's power firsthand. I believe it comes from a direct link to the evangelist. Dull link, huh? So what does the 8th need to do to get stronger?
Our company's rookies are fine soldiers. They've got solid instincts and powerful ability. They still have room to grow.
When I saw them sparring at the first, they struck me as green and wet behind the ears. They've got first-class, top-notch powers, but they need more combat training.
Combat training, eh? I just happen to know the best fighter in the entire force. Why don't you sit back and sit?
There's most that our devil gets stronger. Can you think of a way to upgrade his flames?
You might have an idea. But whether or not he catches up to you in show, it depends on him.
Huh? And why should I agree to babysit their rookies? Say what? I owe them? Oh yeah, guess I do.
Hey, Captain Shinmon? It's me, Shinra Kusakabe. Is everything okay, Captain?
In a real fight, you'd be dead.
Okay, step right up, people!
Lesson 1. You never know when a foe might strike. So stay sharp.
Dumbass.
What part of stay sharp did you miss?
Who's dumb now?
Iron Medillo, the magnetic extinguishing ball.
So how does it work?
I'll let you see for yourself. And there it goes. It hits the fire with a quick magnetic blast, and the flames sputter out a second later.
Way to go, Vulcan. An unpowered person like me could make good use of that.
Shinra and Arthur are getting special training in Asakusa, right? I don't want to get shown up, so I figured I'd make us some new tools.
You aren't relaxing, are you? There are no rules in a real fight, which means you can't predict when something might happen.
You're tired? Yes, sir.
That's because you know your life isn't on the line. You need to act like it is and channel all that tension you're feeling. Let that stress heighten your awareness. Feel life around you, not just your allies, but your enemies too. Focus on the lives at stake in a fight, and you can turn stress into a tool.
So we should value life, channel it.
When you're feeling alive in that way, self-defense becomes reflexive. All right, let's get some practice in. Come at me like I'm out for your lives.
So it begins.
That's enough.
Already?
Your technique isn't bad, but you're not about to hit me. All of your attacks are completely predictable. You need to shake things up somehow.
And how do I do that?
Well, I think you need what I call a finishing move.
Like an ultimate attack.
That's what happens when you let your guard down. What you need is a finishing move that capitalizes on your speed advantage.
Well said, Captain Shinmon. You're not just crazy strong, you're perceptive. Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm the head of the 8th one-man science team, and I'm here to crash your party. My name is Victor Leet. I've thought of a way to help Shinra give himself a power boost. I'm gonna need help to demonstrate. Hey, Captain, could you help me out for a second?
Depends on what you want.
I want to show Shinra how jet propulsion works. If he can emulate it, he should get a lot more burst firepower out of those feet of his. If he compresses his fire as he emits it, the thrust he gets will straight up skyrocket.
So basically, you want me to show him how to tighten a flame?
Yes, I do.
Will this be enough firepower?
Yes, it will.
That was awesome.
See, when you fly normally, your flames get pushed out in all sorts of useless directions. Rein them in a bit, and you can take advantage of all that raw power you've got. If you can do like the captain showed you, and condense your flame so it only shoots one way, it should increase your speed by a good margin.
And if I can do that, then I'll have my ultimate attack.
I want you to focus on making that finishing move of yours work, Shinra.
Sir!
Arthur, your power is already a finishing move. Let's just keep sparring, work on the basics. Come try to kill me.
Alrighty then. Let's watch this cookie crumble.
I have to say, you've got a different air than the rest of the Eighth. I heard that you were sent there by Hajime Industries.
A different air, huh? You trying to say I'm too smart for them?
Too strange. Try anything funny with them and I'll dump you in the sea.
Why does everyone think I'm a traitor? What did I do?
I fly with my toes, fine-tune my positioning with minor movements. If I don't pay attention to that, I lose my balance. If I plane tighter, I really want to scrunch up my feet. Since I haven't even made it work once yet, there's no point thinking. Just need to plug on for now.
I think you might be onto something. You can deal with most problems by saying one of two things. Time to give up or whatever, just do it.
For a brilliant scientist, that's a real simple way to think.
Sometimes thinking's pointless. If you're at the start line of a race against rivals you don't know on a track you've never seen, you gotta start running. The toughest problems are solved by throwing effort at the wall and seeing if it breaks.
That's certainly a surprise. I think we might have something in common after all.
Captain King has perfect control of his flames. How did he do that? There's got to be some kind of secret.
With some new equipment, you need sputter and flare to operate. I gave the twin hover units a name. It's Tech Kit. They use sputter and flare as power sources, which means Maki can use your second-gen powers to move.
What exactly do they do?
They're pretty much flying hammers. I know a lot of pyrokinetic enemies with flame resistance, so I figured these might help.
So what do you think?
I think you three just passed your flight test.
Then the Spot Flare Witch is ready for action.
Yeah, that isn't what we're calling her. The name's Tech Kit.
Many years ago, mankind faced a divine fury. In an event known as the Day of the Cataclysm, our world was bathed in fire. The fire raged with an intensity that threatened to reduce mankind to ash. The places they lived, the languages they spoke, the culture they had built, none would stay. Come on, take them.
Who are these guys?
Shit. Ah! We got one dead!
Stay sharp. Anything can happen, even someone surviving that slaughter.
Yeah, my buddy told me they're testing some new stuff out here. Stuff that'll just, like, blow your mind.
Quiet as hell over here. Hey, I got nothing happening in my sector either.
That crash didn't kill him. The swamp sure as hell will. Looks like those ghosts are the past. This island is the future. Ah! Shit! Grenade! Alright, we got a hostile! Take that! Move in positions! Come on, get some!
Mayday. Mayday. This is Ghost Lead. Does anyone read?
555, Ghost Lead.
Who is this?
A friend. I got the radio from a ghost.
This ghost still breathing?
Ghost Lead, you can chase the White Rabbit.
Or run with the Red Queen? Give me a sit rep.
That can wait. Your man's getting medical treatment. Follow the trail behind the ancient ruins. Your destination is in the mountains between two waterfalls.
Understood. Ghost Lead out.
shit here. Oh, what shit. We got enemy cover. Nothing over here. Yeah, I'm clear too. All clear here. Nothing to report, man. Same on my side. Nothing happening. Still nothing.
Like you'd do anything if you did find someone. You ever get a really annoying song stuck in your head? I've had stupid jobs before, but this shit?
I don't want to find shit. I got 3 weeks left, and I'm out of here. Yeah, my side's clear. I've got no movement so far. I don't see any movement. Yeah, nice and quiet over here, too. How long we gotta stay out here? There's nothing.
Passing one of the ancient villages the other day. The whole thing was cleared out. Empty. Spines growing through rooms and all that.
Goddamn shame. There's so much history there.
Those ancients really cared about the environment. They didn't cause anybody trouble. Now, Sentinels are rounding up their descendants. It's horrible.
Sentinel doesn't care about anything except profit and control.
It's disgusting.
all this?
What type of machines do they build here? They must be huge.
I saw a bus full of Syrian civilians get hit with a J-dam by mistake once. That was rough. See too many innocent people.
We got a survivor! Take him out! I hit him!
You see this coming when Skell first showed up?
Stop right there! Who are you?
I was invited. Who the hell are you?
Another one. You can always turn around and go back down the mountain.
Things are a little tense, you know? Just watch how you handle that weapon. We don't allow shooting in Erewhon.
And what's Erewhon?
The cave. That's what we call it. Get in.
From farmer to freedom fighter. What do you think of that?
What is this place? Are you boys all right or what?
We're the only two left in our chalk. No radio, no drones. Between the two of us, we got 2 rifles and 8 mags.
Locals got water here. And some supplies.
Can you believe this place, man? God damn.
My mind's blown.
Yep.
And they're friendly more or less, but they're still keeping us on a short leash.
You boys know what took out our birds?
No clue. But there are definitely hostiles out there.
Tangled with some troops out there who were calling themselves wolves. You know who we're dealing with?
Now you're dealing with me.
You the one in charge here?
Who's asking?
My call sign's Nomad. I'm the officer in charge of this operation.
By operation, I assume you mean the massively wild screw-up.
Hey, old man. You playing nice?
I'm just trying to find out why a bunch of grunts are falling from the sky into our laps, honey.
Well, someone sank a naval cargo ship off the coast. Then the entire archipelago of Aro went dark. Now, we were sent here to figure out what happened. Next thing we know, our choppers were taken down. Almost half of my soldiers are dead.
Best we can tell, there's some kind of military takeover. Sentinel, military contractors, they put this place under martial law, using the old boot-in-the-neck technique to enforce it.
Scaltech is still making all the high-tech stuff they always make. Except maybe now they're making more weapons. Not exactly the libertarian utopia.
Gil.
Ah, the head of Scaltech himself. We haven't seen him, but His drones are keeping an eye on his islands.
So you think he's still a part of this?
We're just not sure why.
All right. Well, I'll put figuring it out on my to-do list. For now, I see our wounded.
Yeah. One of your guys needs to rest, but he won't shut up. Calm him down, yeah? And then come find me. I'll give you the guided tour.
You ever think we'd end up here? You think this was how things were gonna go when Sentinel came in?
Oh. Hey. How are you, man?
Nomad. Who's left? Who made it?
Hey, you just relax, pal. I'm doing what I can.
You damn superhero. Here. Here's another superpower.
I can't find Midas. But Weaver... Hey, just relax, pal. We'll take care of it, all right?
And the Wasp.
Yeah. And with the comms blackout, I can't reach the ship. But I'll talk to Matt Schultz, the big guy. He might have a boat I can use. Don't you worry. I'll come back with some help.
Go.
You ever seen this coming?
Our mission here has been hard. So many lost. So many suffering. My closest allies. My brothers. Cut down by a man we once trusted. But we are ghosts. Alone, we are formidable. Together, we are unstoppable. Others have survived here. And I have found the deadliest. As a team, we will take the fight to our enemies.
Will you ever see this coming?
Hey, Nomad. I got something you might find interesting.
Sorry if I'm a little short. It's because of these damn roadblocks.
You ever think we'd end up here?
Did you hear? Ballard has a cure.
At this point, I won't believe anything.
From Samuel?
Not since last week. I'm sure everything's
Hi.
a little relief.
No need to be afraid.
And we're gonna need you.
Future. We all need to decide.
Couldn't help it over here. There's some kind of problem?
We're not sure. Our friend, Samuel's missing.
You a homesteader?
He used to be. Before he decided he'd rather live by himself. No great loss, if you ask me.
He likes catching his own food. Says it keeps him closer to nature or something like that. And then he gives the furs and leftover meat to the camp. Never takes anything in return.
I don't get it. Sounds like he knows how to take care of himself.
Last week, he was down here hollering about running into a bunch of sentinels on his land. They said they carried away a couple of deer he caught, smashed up his traps, and then... this week, nothing. Samuel's always had a temper, but in this place, these days, you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, well, you know.
Yeah, I know. Say, where are his usual stomping grounds?
He's typically around to the southeast of Garden Mangrove, northeastern part of Gaiaron.
I'll see if I can find him. Thanks. I appreciate it. Goodbye.
How's your pal?
Holding up. Thanks for looking after him. You heard anything about a Lieutenant Colonel Walker?
That the guy that works with the troops call themselves the Wolves? Used to be Skeltech's military advisor. Heard he was an operator. You know him?
Yeah. Yeah, we met a couple times.